Hello. So all this entire time I was talking and you guys couldn't hear me. Wow. Wow. Great. And nobody could tell me I cannot hear you. Hi, I'm good. Hello. I'm sorry I couldn't answer you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Like I've been talking here for I don't even know how long it's been this stream. I'm surprised nobody said anything. Me too. Me too. They just came in. I think they were. I don't know. I don't know. Should I start over? I'm gonna start over real quick, but obviously sooner. Wow, that was. Okay, I'm gonna analyze this game. They start with e4. I responded with e5. Then they put the knight attacking my pawn. Then I put the knight defending my pawn. Then they took out the bishop. I think this is a London. I'm not sure this is a London. I don't know how to beat a London. I did my best. I'm surprised nobody said anything either. Huh. Okay, let's continue. Then I put my knight. That was an even move. It was okay. Everything was fine. They put their pawn, and I should have do the same move. I should have put the pawn too, or well, the bishop. The bishop is a good move too. Then they move their other pawn, and here I should have moved here. I should have moved here to d6 instead of d5 because that gives white an advantage because if they take and I take, then they can move the queen here. And they are attacking my knight. And if I take it, well, it's my move. I have to move out my knight, which makes me lose an entire uh, game position. I don't know how to say it. They are more developed, and I lost a move. I lost a move. Okay, so let's continue. I should have moved there, but I did, and they did take. The knight did take, but they did not move the queen. They did not were aggressive. I don't think they did know their line after that. They used castle, and that put the game completely even again, which is crazy. Then I castle again. I castle back. The game is, I mean, white is a little bit better, but just a little bit. Then they move their bishop, and that put them in a worse position than me. Can you believe it? Now I am a little bit better because they're attacking my queen, but I can defend it so easily with my pawn. Like that was one mover. Like there's no really. Then you have to move your bishop back, and you just lost a move. And I can keep developing. And then they move the rook again, a completely passive, non-important, not really developing anything move. Then I move these, and I shouldn't move these. I shouldn't move these because this gave white again the advantage of an extra move. So they could have gone this here. It says they could have gone here and attack my bishop and attack my pawn. And if I take, then they take my other bishop. So I would have lost my bishop anyways. So yeah, it was a bad move. What really happened though is after I moved my pawn to a6, they just moved their bishop back instead of looking for any other bigger attack. Instead of looking to danger levels and see how they can take their piece, like they could have used the rook they just moved if they just would have attacked my own bishop back, but they didn't. They defended it, and then I attacked it again, and it was bad again, cause same reason. Oh, because then they could have take they could have take my knight here, and if I take like this, they could have fork and win a piece, regardless. Look at that. Look at that. And if I take like this, same thing. They could have keep forking and win a piece. They could have attacked my knight here just because my knight was protected. By moving my knight here is a clear fork. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, how long you been streaming? No, I don't know. 13 minutes or 14 minutes. So that was a bad move, but they didn't notice that either. So this person was actually a 400 person. It was a fun game. Because usually I play with people that is way too better than me. But this was fun. Lots of blunders from both parts. Then after that, um, they played this move, which was very bad. I'm already having a little bit more advantage. And what I did is, I think I traded. No, I moved my knight back, which was a bad move. I should have moved it here. Uh-huh. I should have moved it there. I was thinking about moving it there, but I wanted to be more aggressive and attack these two pieces. Then they move their bishop. And at that point, oh my god, I was completely winning. I was completely winning. I couldn't move here. I couldn't move there. Oh yeah, attacking the rook, and if they take, I take back, and that will be completely winning for me. Oh, I could have attacked this pawn, and then they would have to move, and the only move they have, well, they couldn't move here. They couldn't move here or here. Wow, I missed that. I missed that. Instead, I traded the pieces, which still was really good for me. And that put, oh my god, that move. I did it my mistake. That was a slip. That was a finger slip. I was thinking with my bishop selected, and I accidentally clicked that. So I don't feel bad about that move because I really did not. I did not actually um wanted to do that move. I did not actually wanted to do that move. So I am not sad about it. That would have been completely losing for me. But thank God my opponent didn't saw their opportunity. I should take this pawn. Huh. They move their pawn out of the way instead of taking my instead of taking my knight. And after that, they could have taken my knight this entire time. And if I move my pawn, that's it for my bishop because my bishop wasn't protected. I should have protected my bishop. I moved my knight out of the way, which was a good move, was the best move, and again we're even. Again, because they moved the wrong piece there. Wow. Okay. And then they attack my bishop, and that puts me completely advantage again. I move my bishop out of the way on a good place. They attack my bishop. I just move it back. Huh. I should have put it. I should have take. Oh yeah, completely opening the king. Completely opening the king. Yes, that would have been good. Good to know. I should have traded there. but I did not. I moved my bishop back, giving again completely equal position to white. They move their knight. I move my knight. That was a horrible move from my part, as you can see. They move their knight. Bad move. I move back. Very bad. I should have taken. What? Here I should have played bishop c5. But what if they take? Then what? Oh, I take back. That was protected. That was protected. Okay, good to know. But I moved back, and then they played this, and I could have put bishop c5, but I moved my queen. That was a horrible move. They did a horrible move too. I took. I shouldn't have taken, because they could have taken my bishop, right? They could have taken this and fork. Whoa! They didn't saw that fork. Yay! They didn't see that fork. I'm like, what is happens? What's the worst that can happen if I take? And I didn't see this fork. Wow. Very bad game from my opponent and from me. In reality, what happened was I take. Oh, that's actually what happened. They saw the fork. And I didn't see the fork. I thought it was only attacking my queen, so I moved my queen here. Then they move here, then I move my rook. And it's even. Again. Completely even. Completely even again. Then they move their pawn. I move my rook. I shouldn't. I should take the rook here. And then if they take... Oh, I could have taken this pawn for free. Haha. Good. But what happened was I moved my rook. They moved their rook. I put my rook on the 7 or the second file or row line. I don't know. And then they move their knight. I moved my bishop back in the game, which wasn't a good move. I should have moved my knight, attacking their bishop. Yeah, I should have put my knight in that square, attacking their bishop. That would have been smart. Yeah, because then where the bishop is gonna go, it will have to go here, and that's completely losing. What is this completely because of this? Checkmate. Oh, I should have attacked that bishop, but instead I went here, and they went back, and I went here, and that was completely losing for me. Because they could have take, and then I take, and then they take, and then I take, and they take out their queen. So it was a completely losing game for me. I should have put the knight there. Oh my god, I want to go back in time. They didn't take, they instead pinned me, which was a bad move because I brought my other rook, which was also bad. Wow, I should I should have bring my queen. I should have bring my queen. Instead I brought my rook, which was completely bad. They took my piece. I was a piece down. I went up, and that was bad. They went back up. Their best move. I went to a second file. They, they wow, that was a horrible, horrible, horrible movement. They should have moved their queen out of the way, and that's it. But they didn't. They pinned themselves. And what I should have done there is take the rook, and I didn't. I should have taken the rook, and then if they take, I take the other rook, and I will be up a rook, but I didn't. Instead, I brought my queen, which was a horrible position. They took my rook, I took the rook, they put that there, I attacked the queen, and that was a horrible move because wow, and instead of taking, I could have take this free rook and it will be made, and it would be check, and then here, and then here, and that's it. Wow, wow, I should have taken the rook instead of defending, but I went for the pawn. What a horrible game. Then that was completely winning for me again because I could have taken the queen, and that's actually what I did, no? Oh, I took back, and that's completely winning for white because then they could have taken that pawn and come here and eat all my pieces. Wow. But instead they attacked my queen. So I took their queen. They took my queen. Well, that was a horrible game. So here I should have taken their queen. It was a free queen. Wait, not here. Here I should have take. Well, here I should have take their rook. Instead, I took the pawn. And here I should take their free queen, and I didn't take the free queen. I didn't see it because I was worried about my knight. Wow, that was a horrible game. Then they took, then I attack, and we're completely even again. And here they moved the knight attacking my rook, and I could give a check, but I didn't. I just attacked their bishop. I could have given a check here. Then they would have to move, and then I would have won a rook. Wow, what a horrible game. I could have do a check there, but I didn't. Wow. Then they did the check. And that was the best move for them? Yes. And I could have done it. I could have done it myself. Then I moved, then they took my, I don't even know what they took there, my pawn. Then I took, then they checked me again, and I moved out of the way. Well, this was a very bad game. They, wow, here I'm winning again. When did they lose their, here. Here they lost everything. They could have taken my rook. And I think I saw that. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna take my rook and this is game over. They checked me and now they're gonna take my rook and this is game over. Instead of me checking them and taking their rook. Instead of me checking them and taking the rook, now they're checking me and they're gonna take my rook. But they didn't saw it and they went for my pawn. And then that was completely winning for me. And then I should have checked them. What should I? So then they moved these. I took their pawn. They moved this. I took their pawn again with the knight. They moved out of the way. I was trying to, okay, I was trying my best to protect my pawn. They were moving. They were bringing their king. They were bringing their king. I was moving my pawn. They were bringing their king. Now here. Here. This is the important part. So here. I was so selfish. I was so selfish thinking, oh, I'm winning. I'm winning. So here, I was so selfish thinking, oh, I'm so up material. I'm winning. I'm up so many pieces. I'm gonna win. There's no way I'm gonna lose. I just have to get a pawn into, the to get a queen. And I'm like, oh, I'm winning. I'm just gonna get the pawn on H file. And then I saw this, and I cannot believe. I noticed these. I cannot believe I noticed these. I can't even believe I got myself into this position. If I would have moved my pawn one more time, that was checkmate. I think this is the first time on the entire game that I thought, wait a second, what are they doing? What are their plans? Can they mate me? And then I woke up and I'm like, wait, wait. The entire game, I was just thinking about myself, about my attacks, about my things. I'm playing a horrible game. I almost lost a rook because of the check they did. And for the first time, I stopped thinking about myself and my plan, and I thought about them and their plan. And even though I'm up 8 points, they could have made me. And I noticed that, and I instantly noticed what was the only move I could do to not lose the game right there. And that only move, well, there were two moves. I could have moved my king out of the middle, or I could have check, and that's what I did. So I check, and then they did this, and I'm like, now what? I could have moved my king out of the way, and then that would be completely fine, and I will be out of danger. But I didn't saw that. I was too scared still. So what I did was sacrifice my knight. I sacrificed my knight. They took it. Then I escape. I don't even know what I sacrificed my knight for. And then then they were trying, but they couldn't. They were trying to take my pawns. I was defending, and I got a queen. They checked me, but it didn't matter because I was protected. Then they did this, and I got another queen. They did that. I moved out of the way. Then I lasered them, and I lost a mate here. I lost a mate here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the mate? Here. I think if I would have go here instead of making a queen, that was checkmate. And I lost. I missed it. I saw it after I made the queen. I was so focused on trying to do my queen, of trying to get my queen, that I missed that I could have made it long time ago. And then I did a queen. I could have checked here. I could have checked here and win the and win the rook and then lose the queen. So yeah. Then I took the queen, the rook, and I did a ladder mate and I checkmate. But it's crazy. It's crazy how I was so up material on this end game. So up material, and then I could have lost with a checkmate and get humiliated. But for the first time on the entire game, and maybe on my entire time playing chess, I thought about the other person's plan and I defended. I'm so proud. Like before, I would never ever even think of them, and I would only think of myself and my plan, and they would have made me easy, easy. I think everyone can see it. I think everyone can see it except for me, but I finally saw it. So yeah, I'm proud that I got out of the way. Now here, I should have gone here, but instead I sacrificed my knight because I thought this is the only thing I can do, which wasn't. I wanted to go here and escape and be protected with my pawns. It wasn't a bad move either. And then here I could have mate. I didn't need a queen. Here I could have just checkmate and game's over. No, I wanted my queen. I wanted my queen. Either way, the game is over for there. Yeah, it was over. Horrible game. I'm glad I didn't got made it in that horrible position. Lots of mistakes, lots of things to learn. Yeah.